Hello, Aussies and Kiwis! So I wanted to talk to you guys about what to expect with the coming launch and how you can prepare because, while we're expecting that some ladies are just going to shoot right up to team manager, maybe go on to senior team manager, those are going to be the ladies that are really, really prepared. Others are still going to have to work their business a little bit to get to that level because they're not really ready to just jump in there. So if you want to be ready to jump in there, there's some things you need to think about. I have been recommending from the start that people get their friends and family familiar with the product before they even start selling it, so that they've got people interested on signing on under them, people interested in ordering. But the order request form has been a little bit backlogged. I think even some of you that requested a couple weeks ago don't have your wraps yet, so I'm not necessarily saying, wait for people to get samples. Instead, I'm going to say show them a lot of the YouTube videos, a lot of the application and removal videos and things like that, because once people see how simple and fast they are to apply and how great the designs are, that will get some interest going in advance. The other thing I wanted to show you is what will come with your kit. You're going to get some of these. This is not what it's going to look like. This is the American catalog. The Australian catalog and the New Zealand catalog have a blonde lady, I think, and there's some different wraps. But you will be getting catalogs similar to this, and on the back they have application and removal instruction, so you can hand those out confidently. The other thing is, if you're starting out and you're worried about how you're going to get people to try these since you haven't been able to get a sample in weeks, if you get your kit, it's going to come with samples. This is how many come in a kit. I want to say it's 250. Yeah, because it's 50 mini accent sheets. So let me try to get these out of this bag here. So this is how many samples you have to give out to people. So you can see you've got a bunch here. This is how much you can give out to people. So it comes with a lot. Set that down. What we do as consultants, you just tear the sheets apart like this. And then if you want to hand one to somebody or mail one, like if you have a friend that lives half an hour away and you don't want to drive out there to hand it to them, your kit will also come with application instruction sheets like this. They tear off really easily. This tells how to apply. So then you would just take your little sample sheet here, and if it's a good friend, you could send a full sheet so they have a lot to play around with. But mostly we just cut them up like this. And then stick it with double-sided tape right on the top there. So then they get this with a little note from you saying, here's your sample, I hope you love it, call me with questions or whatever. But then they have their sample affixed right to the application instructions. Super, super easy. And that is one of the great things about this particular direct sales company is, like, I just got something from a friend and she sent me, along with the product I had ordered, some samples of their skincare line. So she had all these little plastic tubs and they were labeled with, this is our body wash, this is our face wash or whatever. But it was very expensive for her to send me those samples because she had to buy all the little plastic tubs and then she had to take her product and squirt, fill them up and then label them and all that. And I'm like, dude, just stick a sample on there and stick it in the mail. So it's very quick, very easy to send them. And like I said, you get a lot with your kit. It's going to take you a while. This is stuck together. Boom. Look at that. So you have a lot to hand out. And there's different designs too. Let me show you. There's like 10 different designs to choose from. So you can even let people choose which design they want to wear. Sorry, I've got 3 naked nails because I just did a demo on removing the wraps. Maybe you've seen that video. It's going to be a separate video that I'm uploading right before this one. So anyway, you can get friends and family excited by letting them know that you're going to have a ton of these samples to hand out. If you're wearing your wraps as well, I would suggest taking a 7-day challenge. I would suggest taking pictures every single day of your wraps to show how well they're lasting, talk about what they're going through. Like if you have to, if you're digging in your garden one day, take a picture of your hand all covered in dirt. I did this when I first started and it got a lot of interest from some people. that I had just pulled a bunch of weeds. So I took a picture of the weed pile and I held my hand in front of it like this, and it was all dirty, and I was like, I just pulled all those weeds and my nails still look amazing. And then I had, people contacting me that night like, what do you have on your nails? What is this that you're wearing? So there's a lot of ways like that to get interest going. So be thinking, be planning ahead, be getting the word out there, be posting on your Facebook, be talking to people. Because the more prepared you are to just launch, the more people you have that are like, I want a sample as soon as you get your kit. You can just throw a sample in the mail for them as soon as your kit arrives. The better launch is going to be for you. So I'm really excited for all of you guys. I can't wait. I'm pumped. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.